Welcome back. If you're an animal lover and owner like myself, you understand that there's no better bond between its owner and the pet. But unfortunately, a number of animals end up in shelters because of neglect, the lack of understanding the importance of spaying and neutering their pets, or simply because owners could not care for the pet any longer. But Dr. Jennifer Federico, the director of the Wake County Animal Center, is here to let us know how citizens can assist in reducing the alarming rate of unwanted pets. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
First, can you give us the latest information concerning the types of animals currently cared for at the center?
So we always have dogs and cats. We still have puppies and kittens, although that season is coming to a minimum. And then we have intermittent pocket pets, which include rabbits, guinea pigs, rats, ferrets, hamsters, gerbils. So we have an assortment at any given time of those guys as well.
Okay. What are some of the most common reasons people surrender their animals?
So a lot of people surrender them because they can either no longer care for them, they can no longer afford the care that they need, they're moving and can't take their pets with them. And then we have some people who have developed allergies to their pets, or for other reasons that they don't share with us, they just tell us because.
And Dr. Federico, what are some of the ways a potential pet owner can really be certain that they can care for that pet? Before they walk in your door, what are some of the questions they need to ask themselves?
So you want to ask yourself about your lifestyle. You may want a dog, but your lifestyle may not be best suited for a dog, may be better suited for a cat. So speak to your veterinarian if you already have a pet, or reach out to a veterinarian if you're thinking about getting a pet. You can come down and talk to our staff, our volunteers, and tell us about your lifestyle, and we can help you make the best pick for your family, because not only do we want to get our animals adopted, we want to make sure that it is a long-term commitment and it is the best fit for your family. So not every family situation fits every pet. So we can give you the most information for you to make the best informed decision.
And what should owners do if they can no longer keep their pet?
So if you're faced with that difficult decision, the best advice I can give you is try to rehome your pet yourself. Family, friends, flyers, Craigslist, because at that point you are advocating for one animal. Use our animal center as your last option, because we are advocating for 200 to 400 animals, and we don't know your pet as closely as you do. It's a more stressful environment. So really do try your hardest to find a new home for your pet before bringing them to us.
Now, I remember shortly after you became director of the center, we had spoken, and one of your goals was to really foster a better partnership between the center and the nonprofit agencies out there that are all trying to do the same thing, is to foster and adopt animals in this community.
And the importance of that is, when you look at Wake County, we can only rehome so many animals ourselves, and even with all the partners that we have in Wake County. So now we are reaching beyond Wake County's borders and beyond North Carolina's borders. We are working with rescues in Pennsylvania, Kansas, Virginia, West Virginia, Florida. So we're trying to partner with more and more of the nonprofits to make sure that we can rehome most of our animals that are coming into the center. We are also working closely with the SPCA of Wake County to partner with them as one of our largest local nonprofit partners.
What about any upcoming events, initiatives that the center is planning to promote and spread the word about the good works that are going on at the center?
So we have adoption events in November coming up at Pet Supplies Plus and Petco. We are also partnering with the Wake County Libraries, where we're going to do one event at each of the libraries, an educational event, and it actually goes back to one of your first questions on what to think about when you're thinking about getting a pet. So all of those events are listed on our WakeGov website. So it's wakegov.org. facebook.com/pets/events, and all of our events are on there.
And that was my next question. How can citizens find out more by just going to that website? But also, if they go to that website, if I'm not mistaken, they can also take a peek at some of the animals at the center?
Yes, they can. So we have an adoption gallery where all of our animals are listed, and we are actually currently in the process of upgrading that website to add additional features to make it more user-friendly, and that will hopefully be rolling out by the end of this year, beginning of next year.
Dr. Federico, again, it is a pleasure for you to be here, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.